This August, the world's fastest riders dive into a brand new season. Welcome to Lake Toba, Indonesia. There it is, green flag, the race is on.
Wow, good start for Yaz.
Another excellent start from Gasha, with Nino Araujo again close behind.
That is going to have an impact, and Quint Bosch is going to push Morgan Ferret out.
Skill spread his way to a much-deserved win, but whoa, a massive collision.
Wow, nice.
Spectacular racing, breathtaking scenery, heart-pounding action.
Final couple of turns, checkered flag comes out. Incredible finish.
What a great shot.
2025 Aquabike World Championship, the Grand Prix of Indonesia, August 13 to August 17.
Well, 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 a very special day dawns over Lake Toba, and with it, a second chance. Welcome to day 2 of the 2025 UIM-ABP World Championship, the Grand Prix of Lake Toba, where the energy of Saturday now gives way to deeper calculation and redemption. I'm Dawn Dawson, joined by our favorite racer, Daniel Anderson.
Hey ho, howdy.
Hey, hey. And the second motto is always telling. It's where nerves start to settle, strategies emerge, and where early front runners prove whether they can maintain the pace or be caught. And Moto 2 is where the return begins here at the Aquabike World Championship season premiere. It is also a very special day in Indonesia. We are celebrating Independence Day. The 80th Independence Day of Indonesia. Today, Indonesia proudly celebrates its 80th Independence Day. 8 decades since proclaiming freedom. The nation has grown into a strong and dynamic country built on unity and the dedication of its people. From Sembang to Merauke, the red and white flag rises high across the archipelago. Parades, ceremonies, and cultural performances reflect the richness of Indonesia's traditions and diversity. This year, a special tribute takes place at Lake Toba. There will be 17 riders carrying 17 red and white flags, symbolizing the spirit of August 17th and the unity of the nation. With the theme, United and Sovereign, Prosperous People, Advanced Indonesia, Bersatu, Berdelat, Rakyat, Sejahtera, Indonesia Maju. This milestone reaffirms Indonesia's commitment to sovereignty, prosperity, and global partnership. The 80th Independence Day marks a nation united in diversity, confident in its future, and ready to build a better world together. And the tensions are high. This is going to be a big moment and a big opportunity for these guys. For some, it's going to be defending some positions. For others, it's a redemption moment. Talking about if boats could speak, 72 would have some words for us, I have a suspicion. 72 had a bit of a passing moment yesterday with Estelle Prix getting passed by Yasmin Ypres, and 72 with Jeremy Prix yesterday also had a moment. So I would think if that boat had something to chat about, it'd be like, I'm on a mission.
Redemption.
Yeah, buddy. All right, we're talking about the different riders out here in the recap from yesterday. Benedicte Drange, no hesitation from this young lady as she snatched a whole shot and then walked away with a beautiful win in moto number 1. Yasmin Ypres was second after a little dip in the water.
A little dip. She did the Michael Phelps.
It was full on. It was full on a Greg Louganis
Yeah, I had to
diving
tell
moment.
Jasmine, like, hey, you don't have to get medals for swimming. Like, that's not what we do here.
Yeah, we thought she just dropped back to 4th. We were wrong. She went all the way back to 7th place.
Oh, yeah, she was way back.
She was way back there and then moved all the way back up into 2nd. A powerful move for Yasmin Ypres coming into this moto in 2nd. Estelle Prix in 3rd. Naomi Benini, another very impressive charge for her. She's in 4th. Jessica Chavon came out of that in 5th. River Varner in 6th. Virginia Morales in 7th. Sophie Borgstrom in 8th. Janina Johansson and Joanna Grassa 9th and 10th respectfully. And we are ready to go.
Can we just
take a moment?
State the conditions out there today, because like yesterday in Moto 1 there was like white waves coming through and it was crazy conditions, and right now it's not white waves, but it's still kind of rough.
You look gleeful.
Yeah.
I don't know any other word to call this.
It's so cool. You know, the cameras aren't showing the conditions.
Here's your lineup, guys. Benedicte Drange riding for Norway. Yasmin Ypres out there riding for Estonia. Estelle Prix for France. Naomi Benini for Italy. Jessica Chavon rides for France. River Varner representing the U.S. Virginia Morales riding for France. Sophie Borgstrom riding for Sweden. Janina Johansson also riding for Sweden. And Joanna Grassa representing for Portugal. There's your lineup for ladies ski GP1 as we get ready Moto 2. Bada boom, bada bing. I can't tell you how it's almost radiating off of Daniel, the glee and excitement and mischievousness, because he knows what we're about to unleash is chaos in this water.
It's about to go down.
I feel like there's a song in the background that...
Benini's out, testing the water a little bit, testing the engine, making sure that she does not have that water in the exhaust. You can see Janina, as soon as she came in from the parade lap, they pulled that ski up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, the water anxiety is real.
And as if the spirits of the lake listened to Dan, I'm already seeing whitecaps starting to open up out there.
Oh, God, I just had to jinx that.
You totally brought that.
Oh, God.
You did it. It's your fault.
So it's going to be cool.
It is going to be cool. But, yeah, I just heard the wind picking up big time. So I think it's going to be a very challenging day for the riders. Also a very fun day for you.
And get ready, because during the day, during lunchtime, it's going to pick up and going to be like yesterday. So it's not going to be any chill motos here, Don. It's not going to be chill. That's not what we do.
Yeah, there's no chill, man. Especially on day 2. Yeah, I have to say, even on that start, recapping that start just a moment, Estelle Prix actually was faster out of the whole shot, right? Coming around the corner. She was the first one that we saw.
She had a really good start, yeah.
Yeah, and Benedicte Drange came into that inside split. You pointed out right then and there, that inside split's been quick, looked quick. It might be enough to get her to edge around. She sure enough did, and that's when she took that whole shot. It was really beautiful. Estelle recovered very quickly. She actually got sent off of her boat ever so briefly as well. Recovered, rejoined in 4th, and moved back up into 3rd. So I would say Benedicte really controlled this race yesterday from front to end.
She was locked in. And she looks locked in right now. You can see that she's just, all right, let's get this rolling.
You know, here's the other cool thing. Best lap, Yasmin had a 1:52.491. Second best lap was Benedicte Drange with a 1:54.891. That really does tell you how close these lap times were.
You remember when she got that fastest lap time, Dawn?
Talk about it.
It was after she got pissed after the swim. She's like, all right, let's do this. All right, red light on, let's go.
All right, it looks like to Daniel's point, we are ready to rock. And it is a call to go. Nice start.
Great launch from Benedicte and Yasmin.
Yeah, Benedicte, Yasmin looked good. Estelle just a pause behind, and that is going to be Benedicte Drange with the whole shot. We've got a rider off the boat.
That's River.
No.
And Sophie.
Sophie Borgstrom and River Varner both got an exit. And that is a long distance between them and their boats. Course marshals instantly on them to get them back to that. Meanwhile, the race action continues as Benedicte Drange makes the sweep. Let's see what split she takes. She goes naturally into that inside split. Another cutback to Sophie Borgstrom, the Mad Minion, and River Varner. What a tough moment. That is not a good time to go off the boat.
Yeah, we see Jasmine going into the blue, so this is going to be tight between Jasmine and Benedicte here.
Yeah, Yasmin Epraus went into that blue. Estelle Prix came out of that green split pretty quick as well. She's taking the final turn. That's going to be very close. The call for the whole shot looks like Benedicte Drange, but it is a battle for second, and I think that might be Estelle Prix. So Benedicte Drange with the whole shot, Estelle Prix second, Jessica Chavon jumps up into third, and Yasmin Epraus in fourth.
Quick update there on our injured riders. We actually have River on. She doesn't look good. Also, Sophie's not in a good condition here.
Uh-oh. So we've got two riders that are on backboards. We'll get you the update on both of them, but River Varner and Sophie Borgstrom getting taken care of right away. And again, Jessica Chavon. We had talked about some of these riders are here for some redemption, and that is one of them. Jessica Chavon was fifth coming into this moto. Right now, she's up in third. Benedicte Drange, Estelle Prix, and Jessica, who edged out Yasmin Epraus. I thought Yasmin was going to get in that second place spot, but denied.
Yeah, no, the green was really fast for those two first riders there.
Yeah, certainly played out as you had suspected. Let's talk a little bit about the rule updates for 2025. Each one of these riders are going to have to take the inside and outside split at least twice. And that is an equalizer in case one of these splits, as it's starting to look like a little bit, that inside split might be just a smidge faster. And you are watching the battle here with Estelle Prix and Jessica Chavon. Estelle looks so solid. She, too, has been dealing with injuries the past couple of years. She's following Benedicte Drange in the inside split. And right now, smooth conditions, at least in as far as traffic and working these different split sections.
Yeah, Jessica, only one going into the blue so far. So Estelle, Benedicte, and Yasmin all going green right now.
Daniel, it's funny how you predicted it yesterday. You were talking about how fast the splits was. We're still getting the riders and boats taken care of. Fortunately, they are out of the traffic, so life is good. Benedicte Drange just dropped with a 1:51.284. And Yasmin Epraus gets around Jessica Chavon, moving up into that third place spot. All right, Benedicte Drange, 1:51.234. Estelle Prix second. Yasmin Epraus third. And Jessica Chavon is in fourth. Naomi Benini is in fifth.
We can see right now that Yasmin, she actually went on a charge there, got past Jessica Chavon, and Yasmin was going to green, maybe indicating the green is a little bit faster. It seems like the green is very fast. They're picking green, the fastest riders right now.
Oh, okay, well, that's a big foreshadowing. That's going to be a challenge for today. Now, the course marshals aren't going to miss on that. So
No.
I'm sure as soon as they see it, they're going to start making some adjustments on the inside split. Looking at the screen, you are getting Estelle Prix and Yasmin Epraus.
This is, of course, going to change up because sooner or later the riders are going to do both split twice. So they have to eventually go the blue. The top three riders right now.
Daniel, I gotta imagine what's going through Yasmin and Estelle's brains right now is they've got to get some distance between both of them, because Estelle Prix is being challenged by Benedicte Drange. Benedicte is working this inside split yet again. She wants to open up some distance. She's trying to get around Estelle Prix, then get some distance, and I think maybe a little later in it, she's going to pick up the blues.
Yeah, right now we're seeing Jasmine actually going for Estelle, so
Oh, yeah.
we could see some more action here.
I think we will. We watched them coming in very close before they picked the split section. And you're watching Yasmin Epraus on the screen.
Yeah, Estelle went for the blue one, but Jasmine was really close on there.
Yes, she was. I think Yasmin's going to try to hang on that green set of buoys a little bit. Estelle's playing smart. She's going to get them out of the way now.
You can see the rough waters here. The skis are getting thrown out of the water like it's nothing. And that really makes it difficult to keep that, keep composure and keep your riding clean and nice. It's really going to take a lot of energy out of you.
So Estelle Prix is about 11 seconds off of Benedicte's time, and Yasmin Epraus is only 2 seconds, 2.721 off of Estelle.
We had a little dip there from Estelle. She almost went under on the last corner. Yasmin, she's right on her tail, so Estelle doesn't have, she can't afford anything here, Don. She has to keep on track. Benedicte is going, she's going on her own. Breaking away from Jasmine and Estelle, so Estelle is just defending here right now.
Yeah, I think Estelle is playing a smart game. I thought it was interesting that she went to the outside. That just goes to show how fast she's able to manipulate her way through that split section. Comment?
But it's so dangerous to start defending yourself against Jasmine because she is so fit. She can wear you down.
It's a good point.
Yeah, she's in a great condition, and we'll see what is going to happen next. Estelle going for the green again, or for the green, and Yasmin is going to blue now.
All right. Yeah, I loved your thought on that, because from my perspective, it felt like it was smart for Estelle to go to the outside, but you're thinking, I don't know, Don, I don't know if I want to let Yasmin Epraus get that close to me, period, ever.
We have seen tendencies of maybe the green one is faster, and Yasmin was really close from the green in the last lap, so let's see here.
All right,
we got a better gap now.
Yeah, we're watching these two as they come out of that split section. We've been talking about Estelle Prix from the inside, and now Yasmin went to the outside split.
Yeah, you can see right away when she picked that green one, there was a better gap. Maybe she had a better flow, we don't know, but as of right now, we can see that the green might be favored split section.
I think what found me, I thought as close as Yasmin was, she'd probably put a little more pressure on Estelle before going into the blues, but they know better than I do. So Yasmin Epraus took that blue split section. She's got that first lap out of the way. Just got to pick up the second lap on the what we were going to call tentatively the slower split for today.
I think we have another entry in this fight, actually, because we have Jessica Chawan. She's knocking on the door saying, hey, what are you guys doing?
Well, let's talk about that. 4 seconds is all that separates her and Yasmin Epraus. Now, Yasmin got around Jessica. Jessica's not one to take that.
Yeah.
So I suspect that there's a little chatter in the helmet, probably a little growling.
Yeah, first race of the season, Moto2. These girls got everything to fight for, so yeah.
Again, you're watching the Battle Royale. This is the second of 3 motos. Going to be a 15-minute rumble for Ladies Ski GP1, and it has been nothing short of explosive watching the first few laps. And the fastest lap time, a 1:51.284, and nobody's challenged it. Estelle Prix's last lap was a 1:58. So these water conditions are serving up exactly what Daniel and I were hoping for.
And we can see now as they went into the split section that Jasmine is actually following Estelle in the green, and Jessica is also following Yasmin again. So it shows that something is up with the blue split.
Okay, we got Benedicte Drange, young lady that you'd actually been working with a little bit as well on training and endurance. And I tell you what, we've been watching her the past 5 years. She looks solid on the water.
Yeah, she's on bar property at this race, but she said she's been on that boat for a race before, and so that she feels really good on it right now.
And she looks good.
And she looks good. She's just going on her own flow.
Benedicte Dronge, a one-time world champion, Nordic champion, two-time Norway champion, and Alba Andrea champ, European champ. She's gotten slalom podiums, and the 2024 Aquabike Euro champion overall in ski ladies. She has increased her speed, her endurance, physicality, and mentality, and it is all starting to come together. And
Big spin out from Jasmine.
Okay, so let's find out what happened to Yasmin. We were watching Benedicte, and Daniel is talking that Yasmin had a spin. I don't think you want to be spinning.
No, you don't want to be spinning, but we saw that yesterday when she went swimming. She also went spinning. And it is that Kawasaki hole that will let the rear end go a little bit easier than these GP1 holes.
That was adorable. She went swimming and spinning. That was Jessica Siobhan. And Jessica, I do think, either challenged or got around her.
No, she's
still there.
Yasmin got in front of Jessica.
Still holding. She's still holding that third place spot. And Jessica Siobhan had got, I know that Jessica saw that. Oh, you could see Jessica right behind her. She's within 3 boat lengths.
Yeah, but she's still following Jasmine into the green one. So as of right now, Jasmine is there's no risk for her at the moment.
You don't think she can make a pass at a split?
It's going to be more difficult, yeah, for
Got
sure.
it.
Jasmine is going to mess up if Jessica is going to have to pass there, for sure.
You're watching Estelle Perret and Yasmin Epraus exit the split section. It is going to be fairly tight for these riders. Oh, Yasmin Epraus is putting pressure on Estelle Perret. Yasmin Epraus gets around her, moves up into second.
Oh, Estelle must have... well, it wasn't Estelle, though.
It was Estelle.
It was Estelle,
yes,
yeah.
It was.
She must have made a mistake.
Now, well, she went the outside again, and Yasmin Epraus got around her. Yasmin in second, Estelle third.
Considering that Jasmine made the spin out in the previous lap, she must have made a bigger gap to Estelle, so weird that Estelle actually lost that space.
Watching Estelle Perret, who's been working, like we had mentioned, she had an injury on her arm, an injury on her foot, and she's been rehabilitating and coming back. She looks so solid, and right now she is going to focus on both Yasmin Epraus and the young lady behind her, also riding for France, Jessica Siobhan.
It's very difficult when you're both on the defense and attack, because you're going to, sooner or later, you're probably going to start thinking about defense more and going to make you more passive.
Now, I know you've done a lot of coaching. What would be your thoughts here? Like, what is your coaching to the rider?
As soon as your mentality goes to defending, you're never going to pass anyone.
Okay.
So stay on attacking if that is ideal for you.
Okay.
If Estelle is in a position right now where she feels like, okay, it's not safe for me to keep pushing, of course, defending is the right choice.
Here's our quick shot again of your new second place. That's Yasmin Epraus. Young lady behind her is Estelle Perret. In third, 4-time French champion. And I think Daniel gave perfect advice. Stay focused on your boat and your ride. Don't look back, even though you've got a lot of fast riders behind you. And see if you can get back into this hunt and put some pressure on Yasmin.
It's going to be really interesting to see now, because Benedicte have been able to get away from Estelle, but now that Yasmin got by Estelle, we might see that Yasmin could potentially catch up, but she has some ground to cover there.
No kidding. Yasmin Epraus, by the way, from last year's stats, has an 81% chance of a top 3. That is a powerhouse.
What is kind of concerning me, Don, here is that actually all the mistakes we've seen, like the one yesterday and the one today, last year in Indonesia that cost her the win there, it's all spin-outs from that the rear is letting go.
Right. So what's happening is that boat is not hooking up well enough for her to trust it. And we've got some riders down up on the top end of the screen.
It's some lap traffic.
That was lap traffic.
I think it's Joanna Grassa.
Oh, no. Tough break for Joanna Grassa. Went down in that tough area we talked about. We work a double yellow, then we go back to our left-hand turn, and then you just elbow in. It's a 180 right into the middle of the rough traffic. That has been a washing machine for these racers.
A quick update on Sophie and River Warner that was injured, it seems like, in the start of the race. That Sophie she was holding her arm, it seemed like. So it seemed like her arm was not in a good condition. River was laying on the rescue jet, so she looked like she was in a bit of a worse condition, but we don't know how bad, so we hope they'll Be good.
We'll get you that update when we've got it. On the track, Benedicte Drange leading after a wicked hole shot, and she looks outstanding on this boat. I can't brag enough about her. She's been really doing a lot of work underneath that boat with her team. Right now, she's 19 years old, and I would definitely vote her the most improved women's racer, really, in this division. She's out of Bergen, Norway.
Hey, Bergen.
Yay, shout out. Again, the young ladies behind her, not too far off of this pace. We've got Yasmine Prous.
Well, we can see that
Estelle
Jasmine
Prix.
isn't actually going away from Estelle, which can indicate two things. It's going to indicate that it's going to be a rough time for Yasmine to catch up with Benedicte, because we can see now that actually Yasmine has extended her gap to Benedicte with 6 seconds. So it's now 21 seconds between her and Benedicte.
Yeah, and Estelle Perret has got 4 seconds. Okay, great. Thank you, Tori. Tori just gave us the update. Rivers, okay.
Very good, very good.
All right, we'll check in with Sophie as soon as we can. All right, Estelle Perret, 4 seconds off of Yasmine. Jessica Chauvin is only 6 seconds off of Estelle. But to Daniel's point, Benedicte Drange has just opened up her own zip code here in Indonesia with that 21-second lead.
Yeah, you know, I think that Benedicte is in a really good position right now, and you can see that how balanced she is on the ski right now. It doesn't look like she's taking any risks right now. She's in a really good flow, extending her lead as she's going. So keep that momentum up, and yeah.
You don't usually, I mean, yes, I guess with some of the top riders, but I can't maybe overemphasize enough. When you're on a borrowed boat, you've got to learn all the nuances and intricacies of that boat. These guys practice on these boats 4 to 5 times a week, and when you jump on somebody else's, you got to deal with their setup.
Yeah, but it's like she's had a lot of help from the Danish guys that the Koch Hansen that have been building her boat. So, and it's the same boat that she's borrowing. So it shouldn't be all that much difference compared to her setup. Of course, there's going to be changes, but yeah, she already mentioned that she is in a good spot with this hull.
Benedicte Drange as the whistles come out. We've got lap traffic that she's working her way through, and she's on her last lap. This is the white flag for Benedicte Drange.
It was, if we cut back a little bit to Jasmine and Estelle, we saw that Jasmine was really in a hurry to get by Estelle, but she's not getting away from Estelle. She's holding on.
Jessica Chauvin has quite the history, right? We talked a little bit about it yesterday. Took her first big win in overall in Kuwait in 2020. And then, of course, the world decided to shut down, sadly. But this rebound for her has been very interesting. So after that win, she got a new energy and a new determination. And she has been very, very powerful on this Aquabike circuit. But this year, I do believe we've got new leaders that are making a move. One of them, of course, Benedicte Drange. And you can never count out Estelle Perret. She comes from a magnificent family of racers.
Yeah, we can see right now Estelle is actually catching Yasmin a little bit and actually moving away from Jessica.
Yeah, reduce the time from 21 to 19. Things that go, Let's see how she does on this lap as they come through. Final lap. She's got to gain a lot of time. That's probably not going to convert unless Benedicte Drange makes a mistake, and it sure as heck doesn't look like that's going to happen. I just don't think it'll happen.
No, she looks super balanced, and it's just a couple of turns more in the split section, and up and down and into the finish line.
Yeah, she looks so solid. She's coming out of that inside split, which she's been smooth on the split section. And that's a definite signature of a young lady that earns this spot. She is going to lock down the win for motor number 2. Congratulations to Benedicte Drange.
Slapping the handle pole, cheering out. She's so happy. High five.
Well done, young lady. All right, we're bringing in Yasmine Prous. She's holding off Estelle Perret on this final couple of turns as we get to the completion of the second moto. Congrats, Yasmine Prous, second. Estelle Perret is going to wrap third. Jessica Chauvin will take fourth. Naomi Benini coming in as well. Thoughts?
I thought it was really cool to see that Jasmine, she was in such a hurry. She was like, I got to get past this French guy so I can catch up with this Norwegian who's just going. And as soon as she got by Estelle, it was like something happened, like, oh.
I remember this.
And then Estelle just held on and never let go. And Jasmine went a little bit more on the defense there, actually.
Yeah, that was, I got to say, that was
Maybe
pretty cool.
it was a form of the strategy, like maybe she thought, okay, but take this far ahead, let's not keep pushing too much, making another mistake. Remember, she already almost made a big bummer here, another spin out like she did yesterday, but she kept on the ski this time.
It's true.
And she didn't lose any positions.
So you think if you're back in the paddock right now, probably the mechanics are discussing that with her. What are your thoughts?
No, I don't know if she has addressed the problem. I've talked about it with her actually this morning. So
oh, really?
Let's see. I really think that she might be looking into that because the last mess ups we've seen from her has actually been the spin outs.
Yeah.
But this is a Kawasaki Hull thing.
Ooh.
They're easier to slip on the rear than in the front.
Right. So you've just got to know that going in and set the combination up right.
Yeah, and also the weight of the Kawasaki is going to make it more difficult to, catch up again. Like when you start spinning, just make it stop going around and spinning. On these GP ones, Profos, when they go spinning, it's easier to get them to hook back up again. They don't weigh as much.
Great insights from Daniel Anderson. We'll be back right after this. Aw. Future racers right there.
Ah, yes.
Stand up or sit down.
Maybe it's going to be the next youngest Indonesian World Championship endurance rider.
How freaking cool was that? My gosh. We have had so many cool moments that...
Look at that lineup.
I know. I was just watching Felix Helgeson.
Yeah, he looks good.
He does. He looks solid.
Right next to Sato. I was
Mads.
expecting more from this guy yesterday, so I think we're going to see some cool passes today.
I do too. I really was looking at that Boat 30 Alex
Yeah.
Beret. I was expecting great things.
We got a lot of fast riders down on the list, which means there's going to be a lot of fighting.
All right, you're looking at... There's Jeremy Prey on boat 72 and Quentin Bosch. It's the big number one. On the bib, the number one indicates he's your world champion from 2024, crowned right here in Indonesia last year. And what a lineup.
As this being the first round, we don't have a leader yet. So the leader after every race will get the red bib.
I love that.
I think that's kind of
Presented it's presented at the first riders meeting, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so at next race in Olbia, we're going to see a red bib presented to each leader of each class.
Yeah, then they get to they'll get to wear that rib during the race, the bib during the race. I said rib. I meant bib.
And then they're going to brutally take it away from you if somebody else
What?
will take the lead. Oh, yes.
I wonder if anybody's ever been like, you're not getting it back. You'll have to make another one. That would be me.
Can I please have it back? No.
No. Oh, I forgot it.
No, when you get it, it's yours, but you can't wear it.
Oh, okay.
You're getting a blue one again.
Oh, so they've already pre-planned that.
Yeah, so it's kind of brutal, but it's still cool. Alrighty then.
Okay, we're off with our Parade of Nations. As I mentioned, 19 riders.
The famous roar.
I love that roar, which is just going to get even louder. We have got riders representing for Belgium. Quentin Bosch will be carrying the Belgium flag, as well as boat number 84. That's Maxence Russell.
Anthony Bernal.
Yep, and Yanni Hamlin also riding for Belgium. Alec Enderle for Switzerland. Alex Beret rides for France. Toshio Haro riding for Japan. Mads Koch Hansen and Oliver Koch Hansen riding for Denmark. The Perez riding for France. Soshi Sato and the Samurai also riding for Japan. Laurie Anderson, Andrew Hubert Laurie riding for Estonia. Dag Martin Drange riding for Norway.
Not racing today, I think.
Ah, that's right. Thomas Bento riding for Portugal, and I think he got that boat fixed. He is back out on the water. Valentin Dardelot representing for France.
Great thing about glass fiber is you can fix it.
That's a good thing, yeah. Toshi Ohara is your other Japanese rider. Man, his little daughter was here, and she had his racing shirt on, just like you're sort of getting a cuteness overload moment because, you know, here she is. Here's Toshi and Mom. She's got the little race like she's a sponsored rider. It just looks so freaking cute, a contracted rider. There's one that we are going to be watching out for. That's Alex Beret, just one of the great riders.
Yeah, he really surprised us with second in Q2.
Yeah.
And also he was in top 5 in Q1, yeah.
By the way, you just saw boat number 4, and that struck me. We have to chat about Anthony Biernot's son. Just took a world championship in junior ski in Hungary.
Yeah.
Right? Was it Hungary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was really cool.
Oh, yeah, so a shout out
He's
to.
up and coming.
So yes, he is. So I know Anthony.
I mean,
is
they
stoked.
live in the lake, the jet ski lake in Belgium, so.
Don't make me jealous. And we're just completing our parade lap as we honor our different nations that will be represented in Moto number 2, Ski GP1. And the crowds I've mentioned are getting bigger and bigger here in Balagay, Indonesia, as we get these flags back into the pontoons and we get the riders ready to go for their start. Daniel, let's talk a little bit about a pontoon start and what all that entails.
Well, as my personal opinion, I know many of the riders think the same, that this is actually, so far, the best setup we have had for starts yet. It's the fairest starting procedure we've ever had. And on these places where we don't have beaches, like a beach start, this is a great alternative. Compared to the rolling starts we did earlier, it was a little bit more messy and very, very hard to control. So this is obviously a very good exchange for that. And but, as mentioned, we have the exhaust anxiety. And we already saw that as soon as they came in from the parade lap, somebody already had their ski up on the pontoon and trying to get it out of the water, clearing it out, and then putting it back in again.
No sinkage allowed,
yeah,
please.
They don't want when Luca in the boat will start the starting process, that when you press the start button, nothing happens. That is just incredibly painful.
Daniel referring to Luca Filiberde, our UIM commissioner, race commissioner, who will be handling the start. He handles our start procedure. You'll see him out on the boat. Starting procedure, we'll talk about a little bit as well, real quick. We're going to go with that red light first.
Yeah. So first red light, we're going to get the let's call it the normal 2-minute, where he's going to go down the line, all the riders checking if everybody's good. If some of the riders have an issue, they have to raise their hand within this time, as long as the red light is on, to say, hey, I need 2 minutes, and then they're going to stop the procedure. If nobody raises their hand, they're going to continue putting on more lights. The green light is going to be the last light, and as soon as the green light goes off, every light goes off, then it's go time.
Go time is good time.
We had actually Tori Snyder.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
Prematurely, he went when the green came on and not when everyone was going off. So he was like, hey, green is go, right?
Premature acceleration.
Yeah, but now he knows that.
Well, that's part of the seasoning that we had talked about for these new riders. Tori just joined us for this year for the first time on the Aquabike Tour.
But it just
we'll talk
really
more.
shows you how important it is to prepare and look at the previous classes. Ladies can't really do that because they are always first off.
Yes.
But, yeah, prepare and do your best.
Perfect words as we get prepped for the start of Ski GP1. This is going to be Moto number 2.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I don't know if you guys are placing bets at home, but Daniel and I have already put some money down on the table on who we think is going to get the whole shot.
I think we're going to see something cool from Toshi again, and also Oliver, because these guys are just awesome. these Proforce holes really fit these conditions, I think.
I don't know if Soshi Sato will be able to get into that mix, but quite possible.
I think we're going to see a charge from Bernard. He's starting also a little bit in the back there together with Helgeson.
Yeah, Bernard, and of course Alex Barret. Axel Courtois, who came into this one in 10th after moto number 1, could also be a contender. And you can never count out the Prix. And sadly, Morgan Prix not able to be here, but a shout out for you.
Yes, that's incredible. Unfortunate that Morgan went out in Hungary because he had a big crash there with his shoulder.
All right,
let's go.
Yeah, we've got the holders now, and the water's flying behind those pontoon boats as these guys get ready to go. Oh, and Axel Courtois got unhinged.
Okay, they're gonna stop the start, redo it.
All right, so Axel Courtois is like, oops.
Can you feel the tension, Dawn?
I don't know if that was a premature or he just sort of floated.
No, it looks like they kind of let him go. Yeah, that they loosed him. So
they loosed him.
They lost him. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate when I get loosed.
Yeah, that's the big problem here, because they connect them with ropes, and their holders behind them. They are keeping one rope in each hand to hold them in place,
Not
so
easy.
they can sort of like steer the nose of the ski in the direction they want to go.
Interesting.
And so there's a little technique for the holders as well. We can see that the first time we did this pontoon start, it was very difficult for the holders to adapt to this new system.
Oh, I can imagine.
And you can see they are sitting on the side. They're not sitting in the ski. And why is that, Dawn?
They don't want those boats, back to your idea, they don't want those boats to get any water in them, but also I would imagine that's going to help with the start as well. They want that boat flat. They don't want those nose jumping up.
Yes.
So don't put me under pressure like that. You're freaking me out.
I got to test you.
I don't like it. Stop it. I hate testing. Breaks my heart. Something. Oh, here we go. Sato started engines, and the rest of the riders are as well. And the lighting system has begun. You're on to red. Then we're going to go to green. And as Daniel explained to you, once both those go off, we're off. Whoa, nice start from Madscock Hansen on the middle of the pack. And Quentin Bosch wicking out of there as long with Oliver Koch Hansen. What a brilliant start.
Toshi also had a great launch.
Yep, Quentin Bosch already pushing some dominance. And you're right, Toshi O'Hara right into that as well.
I can
as
see the
Jeremy.
yellow one.
Go ahead.
I can see the yellow one. Oliver also in the middle of the pack there.
Yep, Oliver's going to have a little work to do. But Jeremy Prix, Toshi O'Hara, and Quentin Bosch all had great starts. Let's see what split they jump into.
Quentin,
Inside.
Jeremy, and Oliver going green.
Yeah, smart. All right, your top 3 that came out of that starting grid are into the inside split. You can see Oliver Koch Hansen on that super bright yellow boat. Quentin Bosch has got a lot of distance. Let's see who is moving from that outside. We're going to catch up with them in just a moment. As they drop into it, look at this. You really called this. This inside split looks super fast.
Yeah.
Quentin Bosch is going to set up the whole shot. It's Jeremy Prix in second. Oliver Koch Hansen in third. Toshi O'Hara in fourth, and I bet that was Mika Prey from the outside.
Incredible, but we saw that all top 3 from the inside took the whole shot before the outside could manage to get there.
Wow.
Toshi was the first one.
Oh, Toshi was the first from the outside. Mika Prey is in fifth. That is Andrew Hubert-Laurie in sixth. Yanni Hamlin got a good start. He's up at seventh. And Alex Barret is in that 8th place spot. Felix Helgeson in 9th. Madscock Hansen rounds out your top 10, and Daniel called it. Soshi Sato up in 11th. Woo, we're underway.
Oh, yeah.
Go, baby, go, baby, go. All right, as if I did not have enough caffeine and adrenaline, it just went about 4 more notches upward. Daniel, I love this.
I can see we have a DNS from Alec Enderley. I don't know why he's not attending this time.
Oh, man, you had called that Martin wasn't going to be here. I didn't even realize Alec wasn't able to make the line either.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Sadness. All right, back to it. Let's see, as these guys punch the clock, go to work. Quentin Bosch and Jeremy Prey are going to have the young gun behind him, Oliver Koch Hansen, who has been coming on solid. Aboard of Proforce, and he's been working the Proforce, and you look like a crab, like you're doing the crab rave over there. What's happening?
I just wanted to state that we're kind of like, it looks like we are just continuing from where we left off.
Oh, yesterday?
Yeah, Quentin is leading. Jeremy, okay, he's second, but Oliver's far up. Toshi's up there.
Yep. Mika's up there.
Yeah, Mika's up there, but he was also up there yesterday.
Yeah, so Mika yesterday had 5th. Right now he's in 5th. Andrew Hubert Laurie was in 7th. Alec Enderle had 6th yesterday. So to Daniel's point, is this a repeat? Wash, rinse, repeat. Quentin Bosch is going to get his first time, a 1:45, 3:15.
Yeah. Toshi really on Oliver's tail. Doesn't look like Oliver is ready to attack Jeremy Prix yet.
You know, this also talks about your little wavy convo. His fastest time yesterday was a 1:42, and right now he's at a 1:45. Waves.
Yeah.
Daniel keeps praying for waves.
We like wave.
I see this. So do they. Looking good. All right, more times. Jeremy Prix is 5 seconds off of Quentin Bosch's time. Oliver Cock-Hansen is 2 seconds off of Jeremy Prix's time. And Toshi Ohara has got the hammer down. He is only 1 second, 1.5 seconds off of Oliver Cock-Hansen. Mika Prix, 4 seconds off of Toshi.
Oh, we could hear as Anthony Bernal coming around. He has some engine problems, I think.
Man, don't get issues
It was
this early.
not running clean. It might have been the water getting to those, what is it called? Spark plugs, yeah.
Nobody likes that.
Oh, that's a really bummer because it's
Don't
going to
rain
ruin your
on
whole
my
moto.
Yeah, don't rain on my engine
Yeah, please don't.
or my ambition.
Yeah, normally we wouldn't see Anthony all the way down there, so but I could hear it.
Watching the play out here in the split section, just a quick reminder on this new rule that we have to, each one of these riders has to take both of the splits. That looks like Oliver Cock-Hansen picking up the outside split.
Yeah, Jeremy in green, Quentin in green.
Yep. Yeah, both of them took green. You know, it's a fun. Oliver took that early. What are your thoughts on that strategy?
Well, he has to keep pushing. He can't just let Toshi be all over him like he is now.
Like he is now. I mean,
Yeah,
both of us were like right
so
there.
If he's just going to follow everybody, that's going to put him in a defensive position. He does not want to be there. Oliver has so much energy to compete here, so he does not want to be in a defensive position at all.
Daniel, that's an interesting strategy, and I like hearing it. Now, Jeremy Prix has got to pay attention to Oliver Cock-Hansen. Oliver is 2.2 seconds off of Jeremy Prix's time. He is very much focused on keeping that pressure, but Toshi is messing up the mindset, and I love how Oliver's just ignoring it at the moment.
He's playing defense and attack at the same time. The Oliver has just to have to continue to focus on attacking Jeremy here.
Now, this is how that's going to display on your screen. Oliver Cock-Hansen is going to stay very close to those buoys. He's not going to leave any openings for Toshi. He's also going to move out and put an elbow out whenever he's got an opportunity and push a little wide when he can, right?
Yeah. Going further on the subject we were talking about in the last moto or last lap, where Jeremy is going green and Oliver going blue, and then Toshi going green, coming really close to Oliver. It is so dangerous for Oliver if he starts following Jeremy, which he actually is now.
Oh.
That's so bad. He shouldn't be doing that. Because now he's following Jeremy, riding in his traffic, and then Toshi going free in the blue. This kind can set up a pass for Toshi.
So what I'd like to translate there is Daniel's freaking out because he doesn't think that was a great idea.
That wasn't a great idea at all.
Okay, watching these guys coming out of this section, Jeremy and Oliver Cock-Hansen both took the inside split. Daniel is wigging out, and for good reason. Toshi has gained a ton of ground. Let's see what happens.
All right, looked like it worked out for Oliver this time.
Yeah, he did drop back slightly. I thought he gained ground. It looked like it coming out of the merge.
If the green is so much quicker, this is, of course, a good strategy. But if they are somewhat close, it is so dangerous to follow the rider in front of you.
I feel like it was a smart move that Oliver Cock-Hansen took that blue 2 laps ago. I feel like that was a good strategy. He's going to wait a while, go back and take the blue again.
Yeah, we could now see that Toshi got a significant gap to Oliver now. So is it that much of a bigger of a difference?
Looks like it. I'm sure the course marshals are alerted to the fact that we've got a discrepancy here in the timing. They will make those adjustments pretty quickly. But for right now, green is cool.
Green is cool, but I don't think after 7 minutes we're starting to see Toshi wear out yet. So I think perhaps the green one is the fastest as of right now.
Watching Oliver Cock-Hansen there. Gentlemen, that's a European champion, a 5-time Danish champion. 25% chance of podium, taking a look at last year's stats, but we think that that is going to go up significantly in 2025. And you can see Toshio Ohara on that split section. There's Mika Prix also in the green splits.
I just want to state that it's so fun to see that Anna Hubert-Laurie and Johnny Hamlin is all the way up in 7th and 6th. And they're fighting each other still today, as they did the whole moto yesterday. They were on each other's tails, fighting the whole moto as they were progressing up the field.
Well, this right now is Yanni Hamlin on the outside split to Daniel's point. We caught up with Mika Prix on the inside. Let's see, as they hit that merge section, if Yanni's able to put more pressure on Mika Prix.
Really fun to see these young lads being able to compete with these veterans.
Oh, this is close. There's Mika Prix just coming out of the merge section from the inside split. And we got a flip as Oliver Koch-Hansen and Toshi and Jeremy Prix. So let's take a look. Quentin Bosch still leading. Oliver Koch-Hansen has moved into second. Nice pass.
Oliver actually passed Jeremy in the split section there.
Nice. Okay. So that split section and the early strategy going into the blue paid off for the gentleman aboard boat number 66, Oliver Koch-Hansen.
We didn't get to see that, but what happened probably was that maybe Jeremy did the blue and Oliver did super aggressive green, and he just got by.
There's Yanni Hamlin.
Because eventually he has to take the blue.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Yanni Hamlin on 99. This is your battle for the 5th place spot, and it's Mika Prix that's currently got it. Yanni's list. Knock, knock. I'd like some coffee and also to pass you now. It's very close, these two riders. In fact, taking a look down at this time, 2.736 seconds is all that separated those two as they came through the checkers on that last lap. And Mika Prix is a solid athlete. He's fully aware where Yanni's at. So let's see what he does on the split section. I would imagine he's going to go back into that green. He does. Passes up the opportunity for the blue. He's going to pick up that inside split again. He's following his brother through there. There is Jeremy, your 3rd place. Quentin Bosch just screaming through that front stretch as we work our way through this. I believe it's a 17-minute moto. 1:45.316 for Quentin Bosch. His fastest time, his last one was a 1:46. So very consistent on lap times. Only 4 seconds from his fastest lap.
Yeah, but we can still see Quentin flying on his own here. Definitely. He's
15 seconds over, almost 20 seconds actually, from Oliver Koch-Hansen.
Yeah, that's a significant distance at this point.
That would be like your own regency here in Lake Toba.
I was catching up with Oliver this morning, and he said his back was hurting from all these rough waves that hit them yesterday in Moto 1.
I can only imagine. You got a chance to look at that elbow turn we talked about. That particular turn is right back into the middle of this track. It provides a washing machine effect, and it has impacted these riders, both motos. That looked clean through here, but just to indicate to you, that was one of the tougher areas of the track. What we were looking at is Jeremy and Toshi, and this is Toshi Ohara. His whole family out here hanging out with him. Today, he too is aboard a Pro Force, which you'd been talking about is good in this type of water conditions. Toshi, only 31 years old. Professional boat racer as well as a jet ski racer. And Quentin Bosch drops it down into the tray, working some lap traffic, and he is smooth and groove.
Quentin actually starting to hit lap traffic already. He's got quite a bit of lappers in front of him, and they are all fighting together. This can make it quite tricky for Quentin to pass.
Yeah, and he's going to have to. I mean, he's got a nice, safe distance between second, but to your point, he'll strategize that. He's not going to force anything.
What, he had 20 seconds? Let's see if Oliver catches up.
Okay, take a look. 23 seconds.
He doesn't.
Not yet.
But this lapping is going to be an issue for Quentin, nevertheless.
No question about that. I would agree. Toshi Ohara got around Jeremy Prix. Quentin Bosch, Oliver Koch-Hansen second, Toshi Ohara is third, and Jeremy Prix fourth, Mika Prix in fifth, Yanni Hamlin in sixth. I very rarely see Jeremy Prix move backwards like that.
Well, Jeremy has always been such a stable rider, and like his history is like crazy fast hole shots and stable riding. Like he never messes up. He never makes mistakes. He's such a balanced rider. But he's never the most aggressive rider. He's not the guy who passes 20 riders. He gets his position and he defends it like hell.
And Quentin, is this Quentin Bosch? Quentin Bosch is down. Quentin Bosch's boat is down.
No, he's got issues.
He's got serious issues.
Oh, no.
What a bummer. Quentin Bosch, who had all of this real estate, 23-second lead.
Oh, no. You can see him waiting for the marshals.
No, he's off of his boat. No.
Oh, this means Oliver is in the lead, Toshi, too.
Whoa.
This mixes things up, Don.
He has not put a foot wrong this entire weekend, and now disaster struck.
You know, this is going to make Moto 3 quite interesting when Quentin is going to have to start in the last grid.
No lie to you, Daniel. I was just about to say you seem so much more calm in Moto number 2, and I was going to kind of extrapolate on that, and then this happens. Oh, and this boat is sinking.
Oh,
this boat is sinking.
Is it?
Yep, yeah, look at the back end of this boat.
Yeah, then he might be having a cooling hose came off probably, maybe exhaust.
Oh, Daniel, man, oh man, this is critical.
Oh,
They do not want to use
Yeah, that's
that.
submerged, no?
Yeah.
You can see Quentin is dragging it up. Wow.
Yeah, he's tying this boat
Well,
down
that
as quick as
sucks.
possible. Yeah, that really, I think Daniel just epitomized the reaction
Yeah.
there. Wow.
Well, back to the action. We
Okay.
have Toshi that he's not able to get away from Jeremy. We said that Toshi passed Jeremy last lap, but Jeremy's not really letting him go. But Oliver, on the other hand, he is on a lap on his own.
Yep, he's got clear field right here. Oliver Cock-Hansen, your new leader. 11 seconds is what separates Toshi from Oliver. So, to your point, nice, easy, comfy mode. Jeremy was 2.069 seconds off of Toshi's pace, and Mika Prix is only 9 seconds off of Jeremy. Don't count Mika out. He has a tendency to come back strong mid-pack. Yanni Hamlin is still hunting Mika Prix 3 seconds off of that pace between the battle with Mika Prix and Yanni Hamlin.
We see a little bit further down the line, both Valentin Dardelet and Benjamin Scharf passed Felix Helgesson right after the split section now. There's a big fight going down the list.
Yeah, and we have the newcomer, Andrew Hubert-Laurie, up in 5th. Alex Beret Andrew Hubert-Laurie is in 6th. And Alex Beret is in 7th. Valentin Dardelet, as you had mentioned, in that top 10, and Felix Helgesson 10th. Soshi Sato still in 11th. See if he's able to move it up a little.
Looking at Oliver, he looks so clean when he's riding, hitting a lot of lap traffic here, passing Thomas Bento there, always been lap traffic, yeah.
Nobody loves, getting the lead that way, but once you got it, you just got to clear your head yet again and reset. And again, you're going to catch a chance to your points later. Goggles on the handlebars, and hopefully he'll be able to fix what's happening on that boat and bring it out. Now, what happens when you break and you get a tow? Now, even if he got the boat fixed, he's not allowed to come back out on the water once you go under a hook.
His moto is done, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I saw the grin.
No, 100% Don. He's not coming out. He's not allowed to go out.
Right.
Yeah.
So
once you get towed in, you're never allowed to go out again.
And then if you do get that boat fixed, where will he end up back on the line? Does he have to start last? Yeah, he's got to start last.
And as per now, there is too many riders for him to attend in the second grid, the yellow gate, so he has to go on the last grid gate.
Ouch.
The red one, which is also a big bummer. He's going to end up in the middle of the field there.
All right, bad news for Quentin, but in some way, it's going to be good news for us because watching him go through a pack is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, Toshi looking fine as wine on that water. And they're going to hit the last lap. They're going to get the white flag pretty soon.
Sorry, I'm still thinking about that.
You don't like wine?
I love wine. I couldn't have done that better.
What's the problem, Don?
No. You lost me in rhetoric. It was so beautiful.
Did you get bamboozled?
I was, yes. All right, Oliver Cock-Hansen, inside split.
Yeah, he's been rocking that inside. As soon as he was done blue, he was like, all right, green it is.
Oh, this lap time's a 1:50 on 1:5:07 on this last one. Wow, he's popping hard coming through these turns.
He's meeting a lot of lap traffic. And this is, I don't know if this is emphasized enough because beating lap traffic is so difficult.
Yeah.
Because they are in their own fight, the lappers, yeah.
Yeah, of
they're
course.
fighting on their own fight.
Yeah.
So especially when they're trying to pass other people, they're not going to notice you.
Yeah. Well, and especially because Mats Hansen's is right in the middle of that traffic, and so they don't know. I mean, there's 2 yellow boats, and you don't really have time to check numbers out.
Yeah.
Oh, so he is getting battled, and that's giving Toshi Ohara's up there getting a moment.
No, it was actually Anthony Bernot.
Anthony Bernot, but Toshi's
passing up on Oliver again.
Yes, but Toshi's dropped some time as well.
Yeah, Oliver has a lot of gap to them, but Oliver passed Anthony Bernal, but Anthony was getting back at Oliver again. Like, you're not lapping me, dog.
Not lapping me, dog. That's funny. All right, so Toshi did reduce that to a 12-second deficit.
Yeah. Talking about how dangerous lapping is, Oliver is still struggling. But he's into free now. But I think he had a little bit of a hard time going through that lap traffic. It was a lot of riders there.
Oliver's Cox Hansen's like, just easy for you guys to critique all this. Come on out here.
But he's on his last lap, so that should be good.
We got
Let's not
it.
jinx it, but he should be good.
Last lap came up on that one. We got so excited talking lap traffic. We under white flag conditions for Oliver Cock Hansen. Oh, that's just the worst time for Quentin to go down. He was only 3 laps out.
Yeah. But he will still not get points, unfortunately, even though he completed 70%. It will be too many riders for him to get points there.
Yep.
And we
Point
see
stop after
Oliver's
17.
going to come up after the split section.
No, he takes that. Let's see if he does the green again. I'm going to bet he does.
He's coming into the finish line.
This is Oliver Cock Hansen taking the win in Moto number 2.
He was like, that was easy.
Beep, beep, easy squeezy. You mentioned the split section, and I got distracted and looked at Mads.
Oh, no, he came out of the split section. Toshi takes 2.
Bam, Toshi. Gonna be Jeremy Polray for your 3rd place spot. And Yanni Hamlin will be looking for Yanni for 4th.
That was awesome racing, Don.
Oh my gosh. So much fun. Thank you guys for hanging with us. And there's Mika Perret waving to the crowd. Such a showman.
These youngsters, look at both Joni and Ander Huber coming into the finish line shortly now.
Yeah.
They have been fighting, they've been grinding their way up, actually.
I was looking at Mika Perret waving. He was broke. So Yanni Hamlin moved up into 4th. Let's do this recap.
Yeah. As you're saying it, he's actually being towed in right in front of us now.
Oh,
wow.
Mika.
Heartbreaker.
All right, 2 toes, 2 UIM Ubers. Not the way you want to end your ride.
Alex Beret coming in, Valentine shortly after.
All right, Oliver Cock Hansen. Well, we'll do the finals here in just a minute. Just a moment. Highlights for you.
I think that the riding from Oliver is so good. Like he feels like it looks like he's at home here. And also I want to have a quick shout out to Valentin, who was battling all the way from the rear, and he's been fighting his way up to 7th now. But he was fighting the whole moto.
All right, here's your results. Oliver Cock Hansen takes the win. Toshi Ohara for 2nd. Jeremy Perret 3rd. Yanni Hamlin up in 4th. Andrew Hubert Laurie in 5th. Alex Beret in 6th. Valentin Dardelat, as Daniel mentioned, up in 7th. Ben Scharf breaks the top 10 in 8th. Felix Helgeson also breaking the top 10 in 9th. And Soshi Sato breaks the top 10 in 10th. You can see the rest of the riders in their positions as we reflect on Quentin Bosch after fastest practice time, second fastest practice time, fastest qualifying times.
And
first,
Q1 and Q2.
Yes, and first Moto win, and then Moto 2, kaboomdi.
Fastest lap time in Moto 1 as well. No, Moto 2 as well. Such a fast rider, but, you know, it is motorsport, and sometimes it's going to break on you, and it's heartbreaking every time.
I think some of my favorite moments there were watching Mika Perret and Yanni Hamlin.
That's cool.
That was so much fun. So much fun.
I think these guys are having a blast, even though they are exhausted. We can see Felix and Satu coming into the finish line now. They were really exhausted.
Yeah, they really were. Hey, I got to tell you guys, you've been watching the UIM-ABP Aquabike World Championship right here, the Grand Prix of Lake Toba. We just gave you a little teaser there. We got a lot more racing coming back. Check your schedules out. Thank you so much for joining myself, Dawn Dawson, and
Daniel Anderson.
we'll be back in just a little bit.